Well, one thing we learned is the importance of giving Micah choices. So if we asked a question of him, what do you want to do? Lots of times he wasn't able to either call up the words, or didn't always know. And so, I mean, as basic as, asking when we could, what do you want for dinner? Macaroni and cheese, or, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, or whatever it was. So that concept of his being able to articulate what he wanted, that we respected that. When we would go to the doctor's office, and this was when he was, I don't know, 8, 9 years old, I would, and you know how you sign in your name, and I would say, Micah, you can go up there and sign your name right on that line. And he would sign his name, which basically was at that point an X. And I had to overcome my, like, I don't know, insecurities, right? I mean, here's your kid signing an X, and everybody else is, can spell out their name. But I believed, or at least I had to hope, that little step of, identifying who you are, taking on that task, was, going into his bones. And the last example, and then we turn to Rich, is that it comes to mind is that when he was in 5th grade, he started coming to his IEP meetings, the planning meetings. And he wouldn't stay for the entire time because, as he'd say, they were very boring. But he had an opportunity to share 2 things that he liked doing that year in school and what he wanted to do. And he welcomed everybody and stayed for maybe 15 minutes and then moved on. Eventually, he stayed for the entire meeting as he grew up. And then in 6th grade, he always had a couple of friends with him that helped him plan for the meeting. They helped him do what we called PowerPoints. Who ever heard of those? Right now, he lived by them, but he was doing the PowerPoints, identifying his needs as wants. So those are a couple of examples that come to my mind.